Hello, we're Blood Red Shoes. I am Stephen, the drummer.
I am Rosemary, the guitar player.
And this is Thorium magazine, and we're doing an interview here in Toulouse.
Going good, I think. Yeah, it hasn't been that long really, although I feel pretty tired today.
Yeah, it's been a week. But in that week we've covered quite a lot of ground because we came through, went from the UK to France, then down to Spain, now we're back in France. So we've actually gone quite a lot of distance in a week. So we're kind of a little tired, but they've been probably the best. Usually a tour takes a while to like warm up to get good, but these shows have been really good right from the start. So it's been probably like the best start to a tour we've actually ever had, I think. That's a dangerous question.
Fears, I don't know, there's many. Too many to say.
I get gig paranoia before tours, where you imagine like you've gone on and like the drumsticks don't stay in your hands and they disappear, stuff like that.
Expectations, don't know really. We just see what happens. We've been rehearsing a lot, so I don't know. The new songs seem to be going down quite well. I think we're getting better at them. So we'll just. My expectation is that by the halfway through the tour, we will have really kind of got better at the new songs, and people might have heard more of the record, so they might sing along more.
Yeah.
We met just through our old bands. We had done bands before. I don't really know the exact moment when we met, but it was just, we saw each other out at shows and you kind of get to know who people are. And we didn't really talk that much, but we decided to have a jam, and that's how we became friends really. We barely knew each other when we had
it was together. Music before friendship. There wasn't really anything eventful that brought us together, we just kind of knew of each other, but it was, the crucial thing was the reason we played was because of music. It wasn't because we were friends that were hanging out and thought, oh, we'll try music. We were actually a band before we were friends, and after about 2 years of playing together all the time, we'd become really close friends. But it was funny, the music came first. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Always been interested in it though. But I don't know.
We both had the same thing, haven't we? We've both felt like music was always in us since for as long as I can remember.
I don't really have any musical family or anything. I don't know, but I suppose music, my parents did like music. I don't really know where it came from.
Yeah, I just grew up. I've always wanted to be in a band since I was really young, and I guess my parents played a lot of music. They didn't play any instruments, but there was always rock and roll music on in the house all the time, and I just always grew up thinking it was the coolest thing ever to be like in a guitar band, and that's never gone away.
I think the first time I heard Nirvana was the time where I thought, wow, that's really cool. There's like it was Nevermind. Well, actually, yeah, it was Nevermind. I first heard Nevermind, and the sound of that album is very particular. It's kind of got that industrial sound, and I don't know, there was something about that. I just thought it's really
There's
cool.
a really particular mood to that record.
A mood, that's the right word.
Yeah,
right mood.
like the sound of that like weird like chorusy guitar sound.
Yeah,
it's so distinctive.
And I just thought that's the coolest thing ever.
The really good British rock bands like Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath or Sex Pistols is a great British rock band.
We like a lot of stuff though. It's very varied.
We do actually listen to a lot of American music. Probably if you went through our record collections, we've probably both got more American bands than we have English bands.
Totally.
A lot of American like 90s kind of underground alternative rock stuff.
It's more about freedom, actually. That video, I think it didn't come out quite what we had in mind, but it's more about kind of freedom and what's the right word?
I think both those videos and those songs aren't come from. I know what you're getting at, in that they're like protest songs in a sense, but they're coming from more of a human place of the feeling of the idea of you wanting to be free from things that restrict you, or for wanting your life to be something bigger and better than what you're presented with. But what we don't really do a lot in our songs is the kind of specific targets, like naming this is a problem, this is for that's kind of too straightforward. I find that kind of clumsy. Like in our music, that doesn't feel right. For us, it's more like the emotion underneath that. It's not specifically saying this government's wrong or this thing is wrong. Or, you know, it's more of a universal thing. It's more of a general feeling. It's the same kind of thing. It is about freedom, and it is a kind of a protest feel to it. But it's not something specific. If it was going to be something specific, we'd have to be a very different type of band, and also it'd be much harder to dance to it.
I have up until the last one. Yeah, I did the first 3. Yeah. Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, that was what I was doing when we started the band. I was at university doing graphic design or illustration, and then I kind of gave it up to do the band. I haven't seen much of the south of France. I would like to see more.
That's true. We don't really play much in the south, do we?
No, it'd be really nice. I've heard it's
well, apart from today.
Yeah.
Like Montpellier. We've never played in Montpellier.
We never get to kind of see much when we come play here, so it's just sort of the venue. I think that's all I've really seen here.
Yeah, this is our third time in Toulouse, and actually, I've never seen anything in Toulouse apart from this venue and Le Bikini.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen like the town centre, or I don't know anything about Toulouse. That's all we've seen.
So it'd be nice to come and actually see some stuff.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
Don't mix red and white wine. That's a big
important advice in Blood Red Shoes. Never mix red wine and white wine in the same glass.
Or just on the same night. It's not a good idea.
On the same night, yeah. Never mix tequila and Guinness. Never smoke weed and drink gin at the same time.